During the summer month of 2025, we made a dream come true, which we had planned for since a couple of months. A trip up and down the Douro River. With a length of 897 kilometers, the Douro is the third largest river on the Iberian Peninsula, and being part of the UNESCO World Heritage, certainly a wonderful destination for wine lovers. Even though we planned the trip for 2024 already, our teak deck replacement project at that time and all the bad vibes around it trashed that summer dream during that period. But that's a different story. As of June 19th, 24, all systems, boat and crew were reading go, loud and clear. Reaching Porto, our initial entry point into the Douro River, actually meant to cover a distance of 281 nautical miles starting from Marina Portimao. A sizable passage, especially along the west coast of Portugal, which even during the summer month remains weather-wise a somewhat unpredictable part of Portugal coastal regions. Sabine did not hold back her skepticism about this trip, but sometimes it has its advantages of being a bit thick-headed and overall convincing. Maybe the aspect of getting a good bottle of Douro wine helped Sabine to overcome her negative association with the prevailing West Coast wind and weather situations as well. On the 19th of June, we turned on the ignition keys of our beloved Calypso, and the two Volvo Penta 12-liter 6-cylinder engines with 1,430 horsepower pushed us along the Cabos into the most interesting marinas of the west coast and finally into the Douro Marina. We passed the notoriously windy Ponta Sagres, Cabo de São Vicente into the port of Sines, the birthplace of Vasco da Gama. The en vogue marina and city of Cascais, drawing the international jet set, saw us as guests, as well as Nazaré, home of the highest waves built up in Europe. But fortunately for us, this is happening during the winter months only. After 7 days, we reached the city of Porto and the Douro Marina. No mechanical issues with Calypso. She delivered a flawless performance which continued during our entire trip. Also, the weather behaved to a large extent. Considerable ocean swell, fog, mist, and waves up to 2.5 meters were part of the experience, but nothing what we didn't foresee, expect, or what Calypso could not have handled. The tricky part of our summer cruise actually started in Porto. The moment we had a leisurely talk with the reception staff of Douro Marina. Innocently inquiring about the procedures to make bookings for the locks on the Douro River, we started to realize that we have missed something. To my excuse, I have to say that previous internet inquiries and net searches into the subject have been rather fruitless and actually delivered hardly any usable information. Therefore, in the following part of this video, I would like to provide some information which, at least for me, would have helped to avoid some stressful hours on the phone and PC while we moored at Marina Douro and waited for a continuation of our journey. In der Marina Douro angekommen. Good morning, folks. It's already a couple of weeks now since we are back in Portimao after our Douro cruise, and we had some issues while trying to get onto the Douro through the locks with the permission and authorization from the various departments of the river control which are involved in this. And I thought it's a good idea to put together some guidance for you guys if any of you want to try this yourself. It cost me at least 2-3 days in Porto to fix the situation. A lot of telephone calls, a lot of work on the internet, and if you have a look at my, let's call it guidelines or guidance to obtain these permissions, then I think it will save a lot of time. I was unfortunately, prior to the beginning of the cruise, not in a position to do this in advance, as despite trying to extract this information from the internet, I was not able to get the necessary information. This only worked once we spoke with the staff from the Marina office in Porto, and I must honestly say the staff which has been extremely helpful and friendly to our problems and the problem solutions, did guide us on the right way. And I would like to thank especially Eugenia and her colleagues, for being so helpful to us. Please have a look at the following pages, and if there are any questions, please feel free to put this into the comments, and I will get back to you and try to explain the situation to the best of my abilities. We wish you lots of fun and enjoy the river cruise on the Douro. Okay, folks, let's get started. The Douro is one of the longest rivers on the Iberian Peninsula and is regulated by APDL. Once the official APDL webpage is up, please be guided by the following screenshots. At the end of these displays, I also added a summary. Congratulations, you have established your account. Your boat is registered with IRS and has received permission to enter into the Douro Riverway. Now you can start making bookings for the usage of the locks. Just keep one little thing in mind. While entering your account details, please be reminded that the username is the email address which you initially entered in order to register your account. Please follow the digital process as displayed in the upcoming screenshots. At the end, I added another summary of all necessary steps for your guidance too.
Yacht, die Yacht, das ist